Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Their nose. But now I don't get to for an hour and a half at a time because this is on. So I hope you appreciate the sacrifice I'm making because it's all for you guys. Now, we have an interesting game today. It's not going to be a usual Azeroth Wars episode. I think it's just going to be a South Alliance fight. I think. I don't know. That's what the description said. Yeah, as you can see, we're starting out here with our eyes already on the teal player, so that means that there is no red. And the game starts in 3 seconds. Slowing it back down. Alright, let's make sure that we've got the camera hack here already fixed. Alright, do we want to do it here or here? Hold on. I think this is a good level. That means we can zoom in, we can zoom out. This is a very good level for us. Okay, so, pausing the game real quick. We have Rider of Shadow playing the Fell Horde down in the south. Now, his job is to wipe out his opponents. Dark green and yellow. Dark green playing Azeroth. The humans of Azeroth and Stormwind. I think we actually need to zoom out just a little more. That'll be good. We can always zoom in and out. And Nissen playing the dwarves. That's right, guys. We got ourselves just a good old-fashioned south fight here. That's all we have going on. Wow. All right. So Nissen deciding to immediately take out the trolls just west of Ironforge. Rider of Shadow, not to be deterred, is going to take the blasted lands and wipe out Netherguard Keep. Dark Green seems to know what he's doing. Got Samil moving, taking as many creeps as he can. He's probably going to try to creep as much of Stranglethorn Vale as possible while keeping scouts in this area. The fact that there are now improved guard towers and he controls this automatically means that he has a better idea of Teal's progress without actually sending units in there to check it out. Now, Teal, his base is Blackrock. He's already starting to mass units out of the base excellently. If he can move out, take some of these creeps firsthand before Yellow can, puts him in a great position. Usually I like to drag Muradin down south and have him join up with Magni, but you know what, this time we'll see how it plays out. I really think he's got to beware because Rider of Shadow is a phenomenal player. I mean, you want to see him. He's the master of macro. His micro might be a little maybe. It's nothing to sneeze at, but it's really nothing compared to his macro. And it's going to have to be, because he's fighting two players in this case. Alright, Thane pops his avatar mode. Not much is going to be killed right there. And for a little bit, these mortar teams will be doing excellent damage to Teal's units. But since they have chaos damage, really, nothing stands in their way. And no armor type is too much for them. Oh, Swagmaster. How have I never seen this thing? Two-parter, guys. It's an hour-long fight. We're going to make it a two-parter, and we're going to relish every last fight, every last engagement, every last little bit of strategic value here. Alright. Teal's moving out into the Badlands. He knows Yellow's already here. He's got to be ready. Warmaster Voon is prepared, but the question is, where is Rend? Ren's about to join up with his army. Surprisingly enough, Teal has not spent any of his abilities yet. He may be waiting to see what kind of unit composition his enemy goes for before he makes that decision, as it can make quite the difference. Fortunately for Yellow, he doesn't have most of his army down here, and he probably still has quite a bit of money stored up in the bank. Indeed, 400. He's going to need mortars and dispels before he's ready to handle this. Green's picking them up, saying, hey, just so you know, he's already made it this far. Whoa, Samil, there was no need for that. Trust me, Samil. It's basically Samil's like, hey, look, I'm going to make a push. I'm going to try to make something work. All right. Teal's loading himself into transport ships already, but why?
We're under attack.
He's got 2 full ships and 1 empty one, and I don't know why Teal's units are now running up north. Probably to group up with the Blackrock forces. And it would appear that Teal's going to let Samil have the south. He's going to let him regain the land that was in Netherguard Keep. Alright, Rider of Shadow is going to back up, hopefully take out these creeps. He's missing quite a few so far. He is working his way through Outland with Magtheridin, and he'll be wiping out most of the resident wildlife in time. But for now... Oh, this is such a way... See, this is why I build Griffins, because my Griffins could kill all of these without losing any units. Automatically. Alright. The doors of Ironforge have completed the deep run tram. Now the people of Stormwind and Ironforge can freely travel between their cities.
Ready to work. Ready to work. Ready
Sorry, guys. Hold on while
Town is under attack.
I'm good now. Alright, Samil, handily in control of the south. Teal, however, has moved up here. Is he trying to take Grim Batal and get another hero? I don't understand this particular creeping strategy. It might be something new in 1.90C that I'm not aware of. But as of right now, this is a very strange decision. He's basically made it so that yellow and dark green have the same force to fight. Well, not necessarily. Alright, so Teal's going to do some damage here to yellow. He's going to wipe out some of his buildings. He's going to grab a couple creeps.
Our town is under attack.
And he's nice and spread out here. He controls all the Badlands. He didn't take the Null Overseers, though. That's just a little bit of money more he could use, even though he's stacked up quite a bit. Nalisian only at 100, Samil 0, Rider of Shadow 683. That Pillage, I'll tell you what, that Pillage really gets going after a while. You start attacking, especially on things like Grim Batal with that much health. Just sit a couple of your weakest damage units on that with Pillage and just watch the money keep flowing in. Alright, here goes Dark Green. He has the advantage of the crown and positioning, but now oh, God. Alright, Teal's got to break these rock chunks, join up with the rest of his army, and move, because he cannot fight this barricade. The improved cannon tower is about to be done. Nalisian probably has that stock. No, there's no. Why are you have no dwarves in there? And it's still good for the aura, but whatever. We'll see how far Dark Green pushes the issue. He's decided to stop, kill off Warmaster Voon. It looks like Warmaster Voon left behind as a sacrifice sort of to distract the army while Teal breaks down the rock chunks. Yellow now aware of the fact that Teal is beginning to creep up into his northern territory. This is where it gets bad. All of Yellow's holding power is right here. These two towers. This is just a joke. Wipe out that cannon tower pretty easily. Scout tower could be upgraded, but who does that, really? It's like they took an idea from Lord on the Aftermath, and you actually have to build the damn bridge. That makes it a little harder for orange and green and dark, purple to cause you trouble. No, it's on that side too, never mind. But you have to invest some money into it and really be sure of yourself. Whoa, whoa! Alright, so dark green and yellow both move north to try to assault the forces that were here. God damn, this is what I'm telling you about Rider of Shadow. Look at this, okay? These units are already moving back out of Outland. They're TARDISing to take the Badlands back through time, it would appear. But more importantly, Blackrock. Whoa. Okay. I thought the cannon tower had units loaded in. I was like, that's cheap. This is what Rider of Shadow is doing brilliantly. Let's go ahead and watch him as he attacks from multiple angles. His Pillage will be getting him money. Oh, it's so good. He's already built another force here that's going to be able to handle him. Of course, immediately going into Unholy Armor, giving all of his units a 12 armor buff. That is... I don't even think 8 upgrades into armor would give you that much of a buff, okay? Sure, Warcraft, Kargath, Bladefist went down. Whatever. He's replaceable. Magtheridon's not. Ren... You don't want him to die, because Ren can actually start to get buff. I'm gonna go play some WoW after this. Like, start a new character. I always get that feeling. I want to start a new character, and then I start it and I just lose interest. But maybe you guys will enjoy watching me level. Who the fuck knows? I don't, but I'm willing to risk it, because honestly, with this new computer and my ability to just play anything at 60 FPS, not this, because, I mean, I think it's really the game engine's fault. I can play Bioshock at 60 FPS, but I can't play fucking Warcraft 3 at 60 FPS. It's got to be a game engine limitation, and here we see the fellow runs running right past Samil's unit. Nope, they're going to turn and fight. Who's got the better upgrades? Well, 2 defense for Samil, 2 attack upgrades for Rider of Shadow, so it kind of balances out at the end of the day, except for the fact that the attack does extra damage, well, it does even damage, everything. By the way, guys, there's an abridged series that I started watching, which I'm going to warn you ahead of time right now. It does end. It didn't finish, and I don't think it might ever finish, which is very unfortunate because it was getting extremely good. But it's called Null Metal Alchemist. Null Metal Alchemist. It starts out a little... It's a British abridged series, which I personally think makes it way better. I love Lazy. Oh, Ed, what are we gonna do? Like that's kind of how Ed, Alphonse sounds. So, oh no, Ed, but imagine a more metallic sound, so nothing at the table helps me with this example. Anyway, but it gets really good, and if I'm not mistaken, much later in the series, especially around episode 10, you're gonna hear some voice actors who I'm absolutely sure I've heard in more popular Bridge series. And let's be honest, when I say more popular, I of course mean Team 4-star voice actors, because good goddamn. These militia, they're not faring very well against the mass warlock Fellor grunt that we're seeing here right now. I mean, Bloodlust plus Unholy, that's a 13 armor unit with very fast attack speed and chaos damage. How do you deal with it? Dispels, dispels, dispels. Unfortunately, he seems to have gone for chaplains. Well, and I respect Smill's choice. He likes that individual healing. He likes to be able to pop it down on his heroes and have reliable, instant rejuvenation level heals. I personally think you wouldn't need quite as many heals if you were to dispel all the things that were hurting you, but that's just, it's none of my business. It's none of my business.
We're under attack.
Now this is impressive. A teal that has basically put, man, that decision to go up here has really been paying off. Yellow completely incapable of moving out down south to help his ally. And because of the effectiveness of Pillage, even though Teal's losing the occasional unit, as long as some units here and there are getting damage on... Look at that! Boom! He's got enough for another orc. Kills another building, or even gets a building halfway down. Boom! He's got enough for a few more orcs. He just keeps building them. He keeps pillaging them. He keeps producing units that have pillage, and he runs them all over the map, and he keeps you distracted. This is how Teal is played. It is a horde. It is an unstoppable, non-stop pain in your ass, and you just don't know when it's going to hurt you. And here's the thing. They're already stretched thin trying to deal with all the attacks, and he still has this force here. He's still cleaning out all of Outland, because Rider of Shadow's a beast.
Our town is under attack.
Good God. This is why I like the League, because I can focus on each individual fight. You guys can kind of get a real idea of what it looks like, of how much insanity is going on the map at any one time. Rider of Shadow, not willing to let any units die unnecessarily, retreats the minute he's outnumbered, continues to fight where it's even, and that's about it. He'll fight where it's even and where it's better, and he'll retreat when he's losing. And the other guys can't afford to do that. They have to slow down his orcs, or else they're going to get overwhelmed pretty quickly.
We're under attack.
Teal still poised here to do some real damage. And here's the great thing. Kha'Zix is a huge problem. A lot of people like to just throw him down with Mag there. Why the fuck?
Our town is under attack. We're under attack.
Am I drunk? That was a stupid question. Am I hallucinating? Or is Teal still really not spent any of his hero points? Back there remains down south in Outland. I will give him this. I would normally yelling at a player. His micro's off the fucking charts. He's attacking every different angle that he possibly can, and now he's sort of in a position... Oh, there we go. If he can net these mortar teams, get in among them, do the damage he needs to, he basically has what he needs to break this army, as there is no... There's no flying units. So he wipes out the mortar teams. Here's the thing, even if there were griffins, he could net them and they'd probably die, blah, blah, blah. The mortar teams would have been a good choice in this instance, except for the fact that he put them near the front line. Now, the mortar team... Oh, there we go! He's like, fine, if you're really going to make me use my hero skill points, I will. Oh, wow, a good dispel there. It's got to have been Baelgun Flamebeard that pulled that one off. As I don't think anything else has the power to... No, and... God damn! Those resurrected skeleton warriors, even a skeleton warrior with unholy armor has almost 50% damage reduction. That nearly doubles their health. Wow, and a second army coming out of the Blackrock area while Dark Green is distracted down here. Oh, Yellow's in a spot of trouble, guys. Yellow's in a spot of trouble as Teal has... Oh, Teal's trying to cut off the army. He's got one here. Oh no, Magni. Magni's gonna slip by just barely. Steam Tank almost blocking him in. Murden as well. You can see that aim trying to go off. They are focused on killing off Murden. If Murden's down. Murden is down. Magni turns around, begins to repair here. You can see the barricades have been added to make this an even more hellish choke point for anyone trying to break it. Sure, there's a Dwarven Keep, and I believe the Griffin Rider may actually stay alive. Okay, he runs away. Good, smart move, smart move. GTFO, Griffin! he's going to let the Griffin die. Oh, no, no, no. Wow, Teal actually forcing his units deeper into this choke point. Allowing himself to be drawn in while the Dwarven Keep Tower continues to do damage and the Griffin's doing all kinds of splash. Kha'Zix making an attempt here, but while he's alone, quick stun by Magni and a surround could spell the end of that very important unit. Meanwhile, Teal still fighting off Dark Green, but where's Dark Green focusing his attention? Samil, your ally is under desperate okay, he went back to Stormwind and he went through the tram. My bad, guys. I think that was the wrong choice, if I'm being honest. He's not putting pressure anywhere else on Teal. He is, in fact, leaving himself open in more places. Good use of the summon. Good use of the summon Brigadiers. Oh my god. Rider of Shadow could be spending his money on more upgrades right now. Magtheridon, an only unit left alive, so there are no heroes. It's only Kha'Zix and your everyday unit. Now, if Dark Green and Yellow's combined forces manage to take out Kha'Zix, I'd say that it's worth it. Except I don't see Kha'Zix anywhere. So it's quite likely he already died. This dragon, well, just keep himself busy. That's the important part. Staying out of trouble. Alright, Yellow assaulting the main force of Dark Green right here. Or Teal. Thanes on the front line, turning themselves... here's the thing. You only need like 2 or 3 Thanes. You're not a full group. You just need one, taunt, invulnerable. Then the other one, taunt, invulnerable. Then the other one, taunt, invulnerable. And each time they almost get a little damage, you use their heal. Problem solved. Oh, God. That hero aim. I think Magni is done. He's dead, Jim. I'm a dwarf, Jim, not an immortal. God damn it. And he retreats after having killed him off. A lot of units will be lost, over the 100 gold that it'll cost to resurrect that hero. Probably worth it to get it off the field for that time, given the fact that Teal has no heroes as well. You want to make sure that Yellow and Dark Green are not benefiting from that experience that are dropping any more than you absolutely have to let them. Aliasen, 2 heroes down. Samil, 2 heroes up. Samil has more heroes than every other player combined right now. Ooh, just a small force of chaplains, clerics, priests, and militia. It's a horde. It's a real horde. Rider of Shadow knows how to play these kinds of races. He's all over the place. Still has not managed to creep that, though.
We're under attack.
The question is, will Rider be willing to bring out Magtheridon onto the front lines and risk that aim? Now remember, if he loses that hero before both Ironforge and Stormwind goes down, there's no resurrecting him. In the north, the plague has been unleashed, but we don't give a shit because... wow, those improved cannon towers are in great places. In fact, all the cannon towers are in great places. Sorry, I know this doesn't matter at all. But I actually think, surprisingly enough, every single plague unit will be taken care of. Whoa! Teal running in there. He brought Magtheridon out. He's spent those hero points now. And my guess is he's looking to do some damage. Get a little revenge. Start leveling that hero up. Because once Magtheridon gets to an appreciable point, I mean, come on. He's got 24 armor. 59% damage reduction on top of hero armor. Damn, Unholy armor is awesome. But is it awesome enough? The fact that clergymen have been upgraded to level 1 so that they have Dispel implies probably not for long. Whoa! God damn, Teal. See, this is the damage of the Blackrock base. You can assault either of these immediately, very quickly, and with this flank... Holy shit, with this flank. Where's Samil's units? Oh no, he's still up north. He fell for the bait. This was the whole point of getting Samil up north, is now he's going to lose Darkshire. He's lost this choke point. Everything down south is opened up. I mean, honestly, once that bridge is down, Teal earns himself an easy 6 or 7 control points and more units. Can we hear Dark Green continuing to spam the militia out of this barracks? I think they need to stop and be retreated. He is retreating them, and he stopped the production. That was a smart choice. A few units are going to make it. A few firebolts, a few well-placed firebolts actually threatening some of those units. Yellow's got to do the damage now. They don't have the mobility that Teal has with Bloodlust. See, that's why I like Griffins, and you guys can argue with me all day, but that mobility, you can't deny it. You can be in there putting out fire. Oh, god damn. This is the Fell Horde army right here. Holy crap. Oh, look, it's a thing of beauty and fear. Your regular Fell Orc Grunt sitting at 880 hit points with 13 armor, 28 to 40 chaos damage. And if it dies, well, it turns into 2 skeleton warriors with a 50% damage reduction and a total of 300 health between them. God forbid you upgrade that. Because Necrolytes, I personally think their Summon Dead is super strong too. Here's the thing. If he were to go for that though, I think Dispels would damage the majority of his army. It would be too easy to counter. Sure, the armor's great, but using Dispel on a unit that has armor doesn't make it completely useless. Using Dispel on a skeleton makes it completely useless because it dies. So sometimes it's a good idea not to waste your money on that. Dark Green's in a decent position here to assault the orcs right now across the river. At least until McTheridan lets loose his reserves. He's like, look, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go have some fun. Let's watch this big, beautiful bastard. Ren Blackhand right in the middle of the army doing a great amount of damage right now, really soaking it up. I'm surprised he chose not to go for Kargath, as his shouts usually are much better, allowing for greater health regeneration. However, Ren Blackhand with his AoE cannot be discounted. Teal's got this, Dark Green's got this corner locked down right now. I would like to... Alright, we are seeing Dispels going down. So he's doing his best to counter Teal's power. Teal... Oh, shit. Did he get enough units around? This is bad. If Teal blocks in Dark Green right here, that's it. If he can get the aim down on the heroes, Bolvar getting damaged. He does, of course, have the crown because, well, only an idiot doesn't put the crown on Bolvar. Lots of rejuvenations going off right now. Dark Green hoping that his movement speed ore is going to be enough to slip through all of these units. The hitboxes are perhaps just enough. Wow, Dark Green extracted him from that situation just barely. There's the AoE heals going down on his army. This is a perfect choke point to fight in right now, actually. This is perfect. This is right now. Dispels, AoE heals, that's it. Yellow needs to be making a permanent a permanent impact in the Blackrock forces. Burning Steps, if they fall, that removes a huge amount of Teal's mobility and his ability to attack on multiple fronts. We can see Varian Rin taking a lot of damage there. We need to see Holy Light go off on him. There it is, increasing... And of course, more rejuvenations constantly on these frontline units. But there's the maths health drain from the Warlocks in the back. And it's kind of hard to counter that. Although, maybe it's been nerfed a little bit because that didn't look quite as strong as it used to. Am I wrong? I don't know. It's been a little while. I'm sorry, could you speak up? I'm not wearing pants. Ren Blackhand and McTheridan both comfortably in the back. I like the fact they chose to make sure that McTheridan has a slightly ranged attack. I mean, he's so huge. Of course he could sweep over the heads of his orc units. This is silly, guys. Let's go ahead and get real deep in this fight. It's kind of an interesting thing. No one ever would have seen it, but the little ripples on the ribs there, on the demon unit, put in there, just attention to detail that you've come to expect from Blizzard. From the human lines, this is looking even scarier. Continuous health drains going on. Oh no! Ren Blackhand pops up in the middle of the army. He's doing some decent backline damage, but he's not able to use his AoE attack right at this moment. Varian Rin's going down one by one. The human units are falling, and now Bolvar is exposed on the front line. He has enough for an invulnerability shield, but not enough for both. Nope, now he has enough for both that and a heal on Varian, so we'll probably see Varian stay alive here. Meanwhile, Yellow over in Blackrock. What the fuck? Push your advantage. There's no units here. There's like the occasional improved watchtower. He's being way too passive with these mortar teams, taking the time to just kill him. Just kill him. Your ally doesn't have the time that you're allowing this to continue on. There goes Varian Rin. He's down. Bolvar? How's Bolvar? Bolvar watched his king die, and now he's going to get some king revenge. If he doesn't get aimed down, though, because there goes the surround on Bolvar. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Bolvar. For realsies, though, Bolvar. He's healing himself. Is he going to go invulnerable? Oh, he's AoE healing Bolvar, but he's healing all the orcs around it, which means there's no way to get... Oh, God, shit. Oh, no, the crown. The crown of Stormwind. Who got it? Somebody picked it up. I think it was that... The militia! The militia is the new king of Stormwind. Oh, get back, get back, get back, get back, 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 back! Alright, Samil has lost both of his heroes. Nearly lost the crown. But... No! Yellow! There's like 10 units there! You have a whole army! Kill it! Stop running away! Oh my god. This is the biggest load of fucking nonsense I've ever seen. He needs to get in there. He needs to fight. Oh my god, so what? Oh, Felric peons have chaos damage. Oh no, what are they gonna do? Tickle your balls? Tickle your testicles? To death! Kill it! Some goddamn griffins as well. Nail Easton should have way more. Oh, Samil has... Alright, so what? Like 150 between the two of them? And over 400 still for Rider of Shadow, who has a level 8 Mag Theoden. Admittedly, Ren Blackhand died. What are the hero levels looking like for the other groups? 8 Mag Knight, 6 Murden. And Samil's got a 7 Rin, 6 Bolvar. You can get them rezzed, he's in a good position. He's doing his best right now. King there and Bolvar there at the Altar of Kings. Remember, you can use your main keeps to, you know, rebuild heroes as well as building your elite units. And of course, you always have an Altar of Kings sitting around there once in a while. Nailesian, sending him some gold. Nailesian, you need to destroy this. He has the gold to build an army behind your lines. And let's go ahead and double check inside here and see what's being built. Yeah, significant number of units. Mostly raiders and grunts. No warlocks right now, so that's a good sign because that means there will be no unholy armor. No! Yo! Why are you running? They're peons! Ah! Oh no, good. I just wanted to expose more of my sensitive backline units to him before I decided to turn around and fight. Alright, admittedly Teal is sending some units up, so maybe he saw that and that's why he backed off, and very smart of Dark Green to run up here and try to help Yellow. Magnai's down, that's bad news. Bailgun Flamebird dying would be even worse because there go your Dispels. Bolvar's back. Where's the militia that has the crown? Where's the King of Stormwind militia? Should be back here.
Our town is under siege.
Seriously though, who did you let have the crown? Who? Come on. He still has it, right? Somewhere? Okay. Okay, it was that guy.
Our town is under
Dark Green's back on the field with a hero, a small army, and the crown. Yellow is pushed back. Blackrock's not completely dead. Magtheridon's there, but with Dark Green unopposed in the south, he could retake much of Stranglethorn. There we can go. You can see a spearman and small groups of units already running around doing exactly that while he attempts to stem the tide. More reinforcements out of Outland in the form of demons are always a possibility, as they've been building up for a while now. Infernals, God, you just don't have what you need to deal with those in most cases. I like that they moved the Demon Gate in there. Makes it easier when you're in your last hold. Alright, Rider of Shadow Shaman, what you got? Yellow's making a push. Dark Green's got a few units here. He could kill off a Horde Cavalry retreat. That's got to be his best choice. The Westfall... Oh, these are all some... Smooth move with the Absorb Magic on the summon units. I'm telling you guys, Rider of Shadow is a pro player. I say pro, but it's a custom map. Of course, none of us are amazing. We'll be playing, you know, Warcraft 3 regular. But he's a great player. He's phenomenal. He knows what to do in these custom maps. He knows how to utilize what he's offered. And oftentimes, that's the most important aspect of a player in a game where every race has so many different options. You really need to know how and when to do things. Teal still controls a great deal of this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think Naelesian retook Grim Batol, but Teal still has some units here. He's going to make sure that he doesn't lose that Bloodthirst Aura Vampiric. Not something you want to give up. And Teal pushing up, pushing north, threatening dwarves again. Dark Green more than able to handle everything he's finding here at the bridge. May kill a Felguard, but we'll see. Come on, one more hit. Kill that fucking thing. Oh, well, I mean, kill the Demolisher, absolutely. Alright, Dark Green's putting some real pressure on Outland right now, and this is something that Teal has to respond to. This is his main base. But if he responds to it, and Teals very rarely respond to something by defending against it. Teals usually respond to something by attacking something else and forcing you to break off your attack, because Outland is a very large place and he has 2 main bases. I mean, sure, you knock out one, you still got another, and it's completely fine. Kill the goddamn Infernal. Kill the demon units. Oh no, that's why he wants to back up, because he doesn't want to get surrounded here. Yellow, now would be the time to push. Yellow's got some units, and what few units he does have are heading there. Dark Green pinging the map consistently, making sure that his ally knows what's going on. Reveal's going off, probably trying to spot Rend or anything else. Many demon units here to flank the human army. With the right dispels, I think, again, you can just see how important the magic effects are to the Teal army. Bloodlust and Unholy Armor. Can't beat it unless you counter it. Oh, damn, he is everywhere. Teal is love. Teal is life. Forget Shrek. Shrek's a dumbass. Actually, I read a weird Shrek thing, and if that's where the Shrek is love, Shrek is life thing came from, I don't think I ever want to say it again. It was kind of gross.
Our town is under siege.
Is it? Ooh. Ooh my. Damn it, Takei!
Job's done.
Alright, now Yellow's in the guillotine. Guillotine, sorry. I'm sure someone French out there is like, you. I don't always want to go to jail. You have insulted me. What does French guy sound?
Job's done.
Ho ho ho. You insulted the French language. It's fucking Japanese. It's Asian no matter what I do. I'm a goddamn racist. Alright, Dark Green pushing back now. Teal realizing this is perfect for Yellow. Just enough units for him to absolutely kill them, losing very few of his own units. Yeah, this is the engagement that he needs. However, Dark Green needs to realize that the flank is coming down. The thunder he has called down under is about to arrive. Teal figures now, I don't want to flank him, I just want to kill the lumber mill. No, I'm just kidding, I want to flank him. Oh, it's too late, I shouldn't have killed that lumber mill. Alright. Sorry, we'll cover it before we end the episode. Here's the thing I like that Rider of Shadow does. He actually moves into the middle of his opponent's army before he attacks, which is something that a lot of massing players don't do. They just move, and then they get bottled up in choke points and stupid things they could have, avoided. Their own units being their own worst enemy. And Rider of Shadow doesn't do that. He usually moves in and tries to make sure that all of his ranged and all of his melee attacking at the same time. Very effective, which is what makes him such a terrifying player to fight against. And he still has this army in Blackrock Spire, so that means it's not quite done yet. There will be more fighting going on. Oh god. I don't think even Dark Green and Yellow combined could actually fight off Teal's army right now. We're going to take a quick second to appreciate the upgrades on both sides. We have 0-2 for the melee. 0-2 for everything on Dark Green. 1-0 for the range units on Yellow, and 0-0 on his melee. Rider of Shadow in the meantime, he's got Master level Orc Warlocks, 3 damage, 0 armor on his melee, which just makes things like the Infernal stupid. We'll see what he can do. I mean, he doesn't need to upgrade armor. That's the thing. Unholy Armor makes it completely unnecessary. Unless, of course, it gets dispelled consistently, which, if it does, well, you're in a spot of trouble. Now, here's the fight we were looking for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down to half-time speed. The Dwarves and the Humans have finally managed to group together for a singular fight against the Fell Horde. However, in the meantime, they are going to potentially lose the Burning Steps. Where the fuck am I? God, turning the map sideways really messes with me. In fact, they forced the orcs to retreat now. Alright. Oh, wow. Very good engagement for our South Alliance players. Rider of Shadow now on the retreat. Across the bridge he goes. To grandmother's house he goes. It's gonna be enough though. Hoping it's gonna be enough. Oh, is Teal gonna do it here? There's no catapults. It's a thing worth mentioning. There are no motor teams. There are no catapults. This is going to be an absolute slugfest back and forth, left and right here. As the I hope you guys can hear me. But as the militia and the demons fight each other face to face, Ren Blackhand on the front lines doing what he can. Decent position for his AoE, but that crown heal is going to do a lot. Oh, massive AoE damage being dealt there by Meg there, and almost level 10. And if he gets to level 10 and they are still fighting in this choke point, that's it. They're going to have to retreat. Dark green and yellow cannot handle his AoE. It's basically a targetable Starfall with fire. However, it looks like they might just push the demons back completely as they consistently dispel all of their buffs. Bloodlust means nothing. Unholy armor means nothing. And yellow even moving up to take back all of his lost control points. Ooh. Ooh my. I don't know how Felguard have only slightly more health and less attack than the orcs, but whatever. They've got bigger weapons. I'm not commenting on that. You should see the size of my weapon. It's really not that bright. It's a medium-sized weapon. I'm not walking around with a claymore, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not quite Irish enough for that, or Scottish. Two-handed. It's more like a bastard sword, you know what I mean? It could be two-handed, but it could be one-handed. It's really up to you what you want to do. Alright. Teal's now spamming more units out of Blackrock Spire. He's taken back a foothold up here. And more than a foothold, really, nothing has been done. He can still produce. He's got a Spirit Lodge, a Bestiary, and a Barracks. He can produce any units he wants, 3 at a time. And as long as he's got the money up advantage, I mean, look at that. He's got 528 gold. His allies, his enemies have 28 gold. That's all. He has 500, exactly 500 more than his enemies. That's the kind of math I can do. Because, ooh, he's actually got a force behind enemy lines here, doing damage, taking out cannon towers. I mean, admittedly, I do think Gnomergons might kill off these units. Holy shit. I mean, there goes the Griffin Aviary that he's not using, so... Oh, no. Is Teal going to focus this down? I think at this point his units are too damaged. They're burning. Yeah, they're burning to death here. And... Oh! Holy shit, maybe not. I don't think Teal can kill it, but that was more damage than I expected them to actually be able to do. If they'd attacked that first off, that would have gone down. Is Teal going to attempt to push his way back out of Outland? All these questions and more will be answered next time on Azeroth Wars. Until next time, thank you for joining me. This has been the only, the Azothan, with Samil, Nailson, and Rider of Shadow sending me in a phenomenal South Alliance versus Fel Horde replay. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!